Welcome to your midweek power surge, the quick boost you need to refuel, refocus, and lead with confidence. Leadership isn't just about the title, it's about the impact you make every single day. Whether you're stepping into a leadership role, still in the classroom but preparing for a move into leadership, or already leading your team, these short episodes are designed to keep you empowered, encouraged, and equipped for the journey. And the truth is, empowered leaders empower others. And that starts with showing up with clarity, purpose, and passion. So let's tap into the power within you, the calling God has placed on your heart, and the leadership you're meant to walk in. This is your weekly power surge. Let's go. Hey, y'all, it's Dr. Mel, and this is your Empowered Educator Power Surge. I decided to do that today instead of doing a soundtrack series episode. My numbers are a little bit lower than I would like for the soundtrack series, so I'm going to do a power surge and see how that goes, and then decide whether to keep doing the soundtrack series or not. But today I want to talk about going from teacher to leader, but not just from teacher to leader, but the mindset shift that changes everything. You've got that title now, but it takes more than just a new nameplate to start thinking like a leader. And I had that trouble when I got my first principal position. I really had a hard time getting in the mindset of being a principal, speaking principal language. I would say things like, go back to my classroom instead of go to my office. And I really had a hard time at first really getting my mind wrapped around being the building leader rather than a classroom leader. And we're going to call that the mindset lag. When you move from classroom to the front office, there's that weird in-between space that nobody really talks about. You're technically a school leader, but your brain is still wired like a teacher. You're used to being in the thick of it with hands-on, all in, solving problems in real time. Now, you will do that as a leader, but it's a different atmosphere as a leader than it was as a teacher. Leadership requires space. It requires you to zoom out a little bit instead of zooming in and think more systematically, not just situationally. You're going to think whole picture, not just your siloed classroom. So if you're feeling a little off balance right now, it's not because you're failing. It's because you're shifting, and shifting takes time. You've practiced teacher speech for years, and now you have to practice that leadership speech, that principal speech. And it takes a while to switch that speech and get into a new habit of speaking leader lingo. I want to give you some mind shifts that matter. Here are 3 mindset shifts that every leader must make and how you can start leaning into them today. Number 1, from doing to delegating. In the classroom, you owned it all. You owned the lesson planning. You owned parent phone calls. You owned the bulletin boards. But now you have to release some of that. You can't be in charge of all of those things. And if you're still trying to prove your worth by doing everything yourself, you're actually blocking others from growing, and you're going to burn out very quickly. So here's a power question. Who else can lead this besides me? So think about that when you are doing a task that you really shouldn't be doing, and you're stealing the joy and thunder from someone else. Let them do it. Number 2, from managing tasks to leading people. You're not just checking those boxes. You're coaching humans. What your teachers need most isn't micromanagement, guys. It's vision, it's clarity, it's consistency, it's communication. So here's another power reminder. I'm not here to do the work for them. I'm here to lead them into doing it well and giving them an opportunity to lead others also. And number 3, from being liked to being trusted. And that's a tough one. You were probably a beloved teacher, not just by your students, but also other staff and parents. And you might feel the shift when those former colleagues look at you differently now. But leadership isn't a popularity contest. It's about credibility. It's about transparency. It's about supporting others. Here's a power truth. You don't have to be everyone's best friend. Be consistent, be fair, be clear, and the trust will follow. If you're in that awkward space right now, Teacher heart, leader role. You're not alone. We all have gone through that. Others will go through that. Others are going through that right now. This season is stretching you. It's refining you. And it's preparing you to lead in a way that transforms more than just a classroom now. It changes an entire building of classrooms. So give yourself some grace, but also lean in. Start thinking like the leader you've become, because the shift, that's where the growth lives. You don't have just a new title, you've got a new territory to steward. Own it. This has been your midweek Power Surge. It's exactly what you need to keep leading with confidence. Remember, empowered leaders empower others, and that starts with you. Keep showing up, keep growing, and keep making an impact.